Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and I'm here to introduce you to a new yarn called Not Easy, which is very, very easy, from Premier, and it's a no-sew fleece yarn, and it comes in a skein like this. There's 14 colors, and half of those are solids and half are prints. And when you open your skein up, it's going to look like this. It's going to have a solid panel down the middle, and then the little strands on the side that you tie together to create these easy projects. So the 5 projects that I'm going to introduce you to, I'm surrounded by right here. And the one is a hat, which is made in less than 30 minutes. I saw this being made. And then this also features the faux fur pom-poms by Premier. And there's at least, I think around 7 colors in the largest size there. And then I'm going to show you how to do a pillow on close-up. And you'll notice that these pillows had beads added in between the knots, which is a really easy thing to do. And then a scarf is probably one of the easiest and quickest things that you can make. You just take 2 or 3 of the panels and just tie them together. It's so easy. The other thing we're gonna show you is how to make a purse and then an afghan. So this is a lot of fun, and now you'll join me on a close-up and I'll show you how to make these really fun projects.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fun little purse out of the Not Easy no-sew fleece yarn from Premier Yarns. It's a really fun product, really easy to use. You'll need one color for the main part of your purse, and I've chosen to use a different color, in this case black, to attach my handle. So you can certainly use the same color if you want, but it's a nice place to add a contrasting color if you want. And then you'll need just a set of purse handles. Let's get started. When you roll out the Not Easy, it's going to look like this. You've got the solid part here in the center with the fringe on each side. So right now it's all nice and even, but we want to start with a tapered end. So I've got my end laid out here, and then I'm just going to fold just the very end here in half. And taking my pair of scissors, I'm going to notch this little fringe a little bit further in, so pretty much all the way close. I'm going to leave about maybe ½ an inch or so, and then the next one I'll leave a little bit more. Maybe I'll only go about 1 inch in, and then on the third one, well, only ½ an inch or so. And then when I lay it back out, you'll see that the solid part now tapers down, so I've got a kind of a point here at the end. Now I think the easiest way to put this together is to start on the bottom edge. So I've just taken, here's my tapered end that I just made, and I'm just kind of folding it in half, however wide I want my project to be. And then starting on the folded end, I'm going to start just tying these together in knots. And so this is my bottom edge, the seam if you will. And all you have to do is just go down the line, and taking one fringe from each side, you're just going to tie it in a little double knot. Go ahead and pull them nice and tight. Make sure they're secure. So I'll do this all the way down. Let's just see. I'm going to skip these for time's sake. I'll come back and do them later. Just trying to get them all lined up. So this one right here would be my last one. So let me do that one just so this is secure for you. So that would be my last one for my bottom seam. Now, I'm not going to tie these ones here at the top together because, well, then it would just be a little tube here and wouldn't be able to hold anything. What you want to do instead is take the rest of your fringe and you're going to fold it over. And now the bottom edge of this you're going to tie to the top edge of your taper. So let's see, here's the next one, and I'm going to tie that to the top of my tapered edge. So there's my corner, and then the next one. So this kind of works in a spiral. It's just one long continuous strip that keeps wrapping around and around and around. So this would go across the top of there, and once I knot all the way across here, then I'll flip it over, and here's my loose strand again, and I'll knot it to the top of the back side. So I'll just do that all the way around. Oh, if you want to add beads, the time to do it is before you tie the knot. So I find it easiest, these are just little pony beads that you can get at most any craft store. I've got a very small crochet hook here. This is a size C. Just gonna kind of thread the bead on there, and then grabbing the very end of the piece of fringe, just kind of pull that on there. It'll be a little bit tight. You can put one on each side if you want, or just one on one side. And then when you tie the knot, there it is. So beads are absolutely optional. Do them if you like, don't if you don't. So I'm going to finish again spiraling around and just keep making knot after knot after knot, and then I will come back and show you how to finish it off. So here's my almost finished project. I want to show you the spiraling again because I think it'll make more sense now that I've actually got it together. So here's my tapered end. Here's where I started. Folded it in half over here and just tied that piece right to itself. And then it just keeps spiraling around. So we start here, goes around to the back, then it comes around here, and we just keep flipping it over and over, and it keeps spiraling up our project. So hopefully that makes a little more sense now that you see it together. When you get to the end of your project, you want to go ahead and cut your fleece to the length that you'll need, and you're going to taper this end of it as well. I almost cut that one just a little bit too far, but it's still hanging in there. So for here, you'll just keep knotting till you reach the end, but we're tapered, so this will give us a nice clean edge, give us a nice straight edge so that it all lines up nicely. So let me just tie these last couple ones together. But if you can tie a knot, you can make a lot of really neat things with this yarn. It's been a lot of fun to work with. It's very soft too, which I'm a big fan of soft fuzzy stuff. Alright, so when you get all the way to the end, and I cut it so it lines up just perfectly. You should be able to get one project out of one skein of yarn unless you're just making it really big. So now you'll see how my top, because I tapered this end, my top edges line up nicely. So to finish off the main part of your purse, I'm going to be using a contrasting color to put on the handle, and it's this fun little pink color here. It's still got a little bit of yellow in it, so it ties in. But what you want to do with this is I've cut this to be about the same width as the diameter of my handle. You can fudge that a little bit, but that's a good place to start. And then you're just going to wrap it around the bottom of the handle like that, so that all the fringe is hanging down. Now this is 9 fringes across. My bag is more than 9 fringes across, so some of these I'm going to have to knot 2 at once. But what you'll do is, starting at one side, we'll go ahead and do just one for the first one. Take both fringes of the contrasting color and knot to the main part of your bag. And like I said, you can certainly do this the same color. I think it's a good opportunity to add a little fun, a little bit of color. Then go on to the next one. Now this one I'm going to pick up 2 yellow fringes. since my bag is wider than my purse handle, I'm going to have to kind of scrunch it together a little bit. And we'll just tie those, and keep doing this all the way across. You can count your fringes and know if you need to double them all, or like me, I think I'm going to try doubling every other one. See, this one I've only got one yellow one. The next one I'll try 2 yellow ones, and that should get me pretty much evenly across. So that secures your handle really nicely. I'm tugging on it pretty hard, and that's not going to go anywhere, especially once I finish going across the row. So it is going to kind of gather here at the top and make a really cute little bag. And then I'll do the other side the same way. Guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And down in the description, you'll find the links for everything you need for this project. Thanks for watching.